LaMere Cycles here, just going over our new super Haibike. Well, not too new, we've had it for a little while, but we put the ultimate suspension on this bike. So it's the fully converted, coil converted suspension, front and rear. The front is the Push Industries ACS coil conversion for the Fox 36, which is a huge improvement in small bump compliance and cornering traction. The Fox 36 we put on is 160 millimeters of travel, super plush. Comes with 150 from the factory, but we like 160 a little better. The ACS system uses a miniature air cylinder to control the last third of the travel, getting rid of the bottoming out feel. And the coil is, a super linear feel as well. The rear shock is the Cane Creek double barrel coil with the climb switch. The spring is a 450 pound for a match feel to the front. And then for tires, we put on the SOOO Dirt Wizard tires, which are the gnarliest, grippiest 3-inch tires we've ever found. They provide just a ton of grip, awesome for cornering, and still feel really fast on the trail. So love those. And another thing we did is put on these AVS racing handguards. You find yourself taking lines you haven't thought of because there might be a small tree or some brush, you don't know what's in there, and we are loving those for an e-bike. Pretty important. So the other improvements we made is we turned it into a 1x setup, which we think is the way to go on the high bikes. You get rid of the double chainring noise and just a shorter chain, and also the steps are smaller on 11 speed versus 10 speed in between gears. So just a lot better for the trail in our opinion. Some other random things that differ from the stock build are the placement of the controls. The dropper post lever is now on the left hand side because the shifter is not present due to the 1x system. The bars and stem are swapped out for a better cockpit position. LaMere low-rise carbon bars. The bar height about 25 millimeters over stock, as well as a 90 millimeter stem in the downward position, gives the cockpit slightly more length. The bike now feels a lot more racy to us, opposed to the upright kind of casual position that it comes with from Haibike. Getting on the bike, just feels super fast. It just feels great on the trail. Then what else? The stock headset that comes in the Haibikes is decent quality, well sealed, burly pressing headset, but we're having some issues with big hits on the trail, giving the whole front end a little rattle. So no matter how tight we cranked it down, there was still a rattle. So we looked at it closely, and the bottom bearing had the tiniest bit of play in the bottom press and race that couldn't be solved with just loading it with grease or some kind of assembly compound. So we swapped it for a Chris King grip lock press-in. The headset is way more than qualified to take the load of a long travel fork on a heavier e-bike, and this solved the issue right away. So other than that, every aspect of this bike has been gone through. Motor mount bolts have been taken out, greased and Loctited. The contacts between frame and motor have also been coated in slick honey for an ultra silent solid connection. The same process has been done on every metal to metal surface and metal to plastic connection. It's basically a stealth fighter on the trail with no noises at all, and it's available anywhere in the USA with free shipping from LaMere Cycles.